I hope you're all having a good week.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to work for me. They've already gone off.
Oh shit. Oops.
Yeah, I tried. Fuck it.
Oh well. Hey Karma, Sally, Graham, Regina, Libster, Skunk. Hey Pendar. I hope you're all having a good night. Um, if anybody's been listening to the Triggered Tigger lately, I find it
Careful
quite.
how you say that.
Hey Lickety Spit. Hey Regina. What was that?
I said, be careful how you say that.
The Triggered Tigger?
Yeah.
Mm, why?
Hmm.
Why?
Hard R.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I enunciate my words. I'm
Anyway.
like Ernie when he says "dar" and um, shit, all the other crap that he says, all the other Ernieisms.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't caught anything he's done. I went in and triggered him, or helped trigger him yesterday, I think it was, or the day before, and I don't even know what he was talking about then.
Oh yeah, that was funny. He, I never got timed out, blocked, and so many times I had to go to my alt account just to be able to communicate. And then of course that didn't last for very long. Lasted
Right.
longer than I thought it was going to. But yeah, as usual, Ernie can't take any female, especially any males, but any female that can, come at him with his fucked up shit. Which, oh well, hey Carrie. But yeah, that night was funny.
That's what it's really
Um,
about.
huh? Yeah, triggering him is the best day of my best time of my day.
Oh yeah, it is amusing. I understand.
Because I'm like,
But, Ernie don't like being called out. He don't like being questioned. He don't like being confronted. He likes to be able to do what he does and nobody say a word. And
right?
unfortunately, for a lot of the first part of his life, it was like that for him.
Oh God,
And then here come the adult world, and he's not been able to handle the adult world very well at all.
well, shit. Look at him. He's a 45, almost really soon gonna be a 46-year-old man.
That can't take care
So
of himself.
yeah,
Right.
he has to beg for underwear online.
Hey,
Apparently,
he has to beg for everything. And if it's not begging, he has to con people or swindle or manipulate or pull heartstrings or whatever it takes to get money in his Cash App.
right? What I don't get is what are we supposedly jealous about? I'm sorry. I have my own business. I have a roof over my head. I have a car. I have a bank
Honestly,
account.
um, what in his past, he has Facebook pages that have been created about his scams, promising horror mask
Hey, Raylan.
for a certain price and not following through with the product. And that's well documented. Hundreds of people, and he knows it.
Right. Raylan,
And
did
then
you?
whatever he was doing at the Hay House, I don't know what he was doing there, but it was more than just SAing Eric Rush
Hey, Charlie.
and
Yeah,
more than sleeping with Dr. Walsh. Yeah.
right.
Like he was a poster boy. And when I say poster boy, he's the one that went and hung him up for Bubba Fest and Jimbo's Warrior MMA, which Ernie goes on to try and pretend that he was owner of, which he's none of the such. And then,
You
of
just pass
course,
out
he
posters.
scams Dr. Sack for around $50,000, 10,000 on the get, and on the back end, he ended up having to pay for a lot of the stuff Ernie failed to pay for.
Mm,
So, and that was horror at the Plex. And
right.
then you've got his new, I don't know what I should call it. Should I call it predator hunter or executive security bullshit? And he's been doing that for 5 years now.
Right.
Park ranger to start, and then it became predator hunter slash executive security. Like
Right.
it's stupid. He's none of the above. He's never succeeded at holding a real job for more than a year. It's 365 days. Never
Right.
done it.
No, and he fails. and will continue to fail at that.
Hmm.
It's kind of a pathetic joke. Hey,
But we're
Kim.
jealous. We're
Right?
jealous of being disowned by our father. We're jealous of going to the mental hospital. We're
Right.
jealous of running down the road with one shoe on and a pair of shorts after wrecking a Mercedes,
All right.
or doing the same thing down in Florida after the hurricane took him.
And blaming Nicolina and Jimbo
Right.
that they sent a tornado. I mean,
Hmm.
there's absolutely nothing to be jealous about with Ernie. I mean, not only
Oh,
his,
and the cherry on top,
they got comfy
stolen
socks.
valor.
Oh yeah, the topper,
You
the
know,
tip.
the HIV, that's not even close. Him pretending to be a veteran and never even went to boot camp. Fuck
Right,
off, Ernie. There's a lot of people that have gone to boot camp and fought for this country and died for this country. You were not one of those people. You're not one of those people that got drafted at 18 years old, sent over to Vietnam to fight a war they knew nothing about, went and did it and come back and stayed productive,
right.
became functionable part of society. Ernie, you can't even go for a 2 week stay at the mental hospital and come back right. So I know you're not going to boot camp. I know you're not going to AIT. I know you're not going to any of that.
Hey, Hollywood.
You can't commit.
Mm-mm. He's a pathetic joke, and he thinks that all these women are just they want him. And
Hmm.
dude, nobody wants.
Honestly, if you were to take pictures of all these women and line them up, you would see a pattern. And I ain't even trying to say they're ugly, fat. None. I ain't saying any of that. I'm saying you would see a pattern with all of them because there's a type that Ernie goes for to get them pockets
Exactly, and it's
because he
that.
prefers penis. That's why I say that.
Yeah, is
That's
he
why he
saying?
hung out with Phil because Phil gave him a place to stay and fucked his ass off. That's why he hung out with Chris Severe, and drove around the country with him
Mhm.
because that was Chris's side piece at the time. You
Yeah,
know,
Ellie
like
was
this is Ernie's type right there. You know, the people that want to marry their laptop,
yeah,
blame the
he said he
government for porn addiction. Like, come on, man.
mhm. Yeah, Ellie, he said he went to boot camp.
Yeah, he didn't go to boot camp.
No, not at all.
Motherfucker didn't even go to homeroom in high school. Bitch didn't even graduate. He's stupid.
Yeah, God, the other night, yeah, that Saturday night, it was, what is just, I don't get what
Everything that's
angle
been
he's
going on.
trying,
What's he doing?
well, the angle that he's trying to take his show to now, the first time he gave a guy that has to register and stuff, giving him a platform, not at all. I mean, to me, these people
What
don't.
was the discussion about?
He was basically a Sagittary rape type
Right, I understand that,
situation.
but what was the point of bringing this
Oh,
person up
just
to tell their story?
yeah, that's all it
Oh,
was. For
okay,
this guy to
that
tell
was
his
my
story.
question.
Yeah, that's what I said. That he was just telling this guy was telling his story. What the fuck?
And Ernie, like, dude, you're all about that shock factor. Like when you were talking about the essay of Summer. You've done this forever. And that's why you're a nasty motherfucker. That's why people come at you. When you show those videos of kids getting beat up by their dad with an axe handle, dude, that's why people come at you. When you send videos to your sister of a girl being stood on the back of and somebody putting a blade to her throat.
Mm-hmm. Whoops, we lost Kemper. He'll be right back. But yeah, I mean, Ernie shows all these disgusting things, and now he wants to give a platform for a trafficker. Are you kidding me? I don't understand. There he is.
I booted myself, sorry.
See, now you can't laugh
I
at
don't know
me.
what was the last thing I said.
You're talking about the standing, with
The
the
snuff video.
the snuff video.
Yeah, and the pictures of him being kidnapped, supposedly.
You mean the Photoshop pictures of him?
Mm-hmm. Yep. But he does this. This is what he works with. Um, he tries to scare people. He tries to get people's adrenaline going. This is what he works on. And I'm sure it's in some fucking bullshit book that he's read that he's going by on trying to do this kind of thing. And that's why he's so convinced to do it. But that's his angle. Always has been.
Hey, Beth.
The shit that people don't want to talk about and think about, Ernie wants to put it out there for you.
Yeah.
And it's not, I'm not saying avoid what happens to kids every day. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying not having some freak on a panel make up bullshit about shit he don't know nothing about. That's the point. If you actually had something truthful, Ernie, it would be different. But you don't have that.
Mm-mm.
And that's the problem. You lie and manipulate. This is what your narcissistic ass does, bro. Always has.
Found my pen, Kemper. I did hide it from myself.
I told you.
Poor DOG. I'm sorry. I'll take
I
it
know
back.
you better than you. Look at that.
Dang it.
Ernie ain't shit. No, I'm kidding. He still ain't shit, but
No. Right, Raylan. As adults, we know what happens in trafficking cases and shit. I don't need or want to hear the details. The thing is, he gets off on explaining the details in explicit detail.
yep, because that's what he thinks about all the time.
Yeah,
So it gets him off.
that's what he loves.
Mm-hmm.
But this whole thing, his next interview is supposed to be some trafficker. First of all, Ernie, you are not smart enough to try to interview someone of that caliber. Secondly, you're
I'll put it this way: if he is bringing a human trafficker on his panel to interview, he should be arrested for knowing that criminals doing what they're doing and not turning them in.
well, supposedly he's been in trouble for this before. I don't know. Typical Ernie shit. I don't believe a damn thing. It's probably gonna be one of his little buddies, his predator buddies that he hangs out with, and none of it's gonna be true. But he's just stupid. It's gonna flop. It's gonna fail, and it's not gonna go the way he wants. I mean, he doesn't have the intelligence to try to excuse me, interview somebody like that. And to give them a platform,
Intelligence at all.
yeah, to give them a platform is just disgusting. What about the victims? What about this guy's victims? Do you think they want to hear him up there explaining what he does and how he did it and who he did
Right.
it to?
Exactly. He's just nasty.
Yeah, but Raylan, on this, he's his type of frame of mind. He's going to go off on the wayside of going in way too explicit and shit that doesn't need to be out there. And if any of this guy's victims hears this, it's going to be just wrong. I mean, completely wrong. I just don't get it. Just ugh.
Bottom line is Ernie needs to be in jail, prison, sorry. And
I know, Raylan.
fuck him.
Yeah.
He's
Exactly.
a criminal. He's evil. He has no soul. He needs to go away.
Right. And he says it's not all about him. It's not, he's not doing it, bullshit, Ernie. You're doing this because you think
It
your
pays
whole
his bills and
Yeah.
lets him eat every day. That's why he does it.
his whole thing is that he wants to be famous. He's done everything he possibly can to become famous. Like this whole now Netflix, Kemper.
Oh, I've heard it before with Netflix. I've heard it with the Cobra Kai. I heard it with fucking Transformers. I've heard it with his mask making.
Oh no,
Like
this
all of
this
it.
I'm not
This
sure.
is all of, huh?
I'm not sure if you heard this newest Netflix. They want to talk to him about the sheriff who killed the judge
Right.
because he knows the sheriff.
Right.
So I mean, so does Jimbo. So
I don't think he knows the sheriff.
no.
So there's that. He might have shook his hand, maybe
Yeah.
said hi, maybe took a picture with him. He does that with a lot of people everywhere he goes.
Right.
So it's all props. But Ernie's always got some kind of story.
Mm-hmm.
10 years ago, it was the same shit. Like, guaranteed, like I've said, from the time I came to YouTube, if Ernie is speaking on it, 90% of it's bullshit.
Hey, Donna. Right. That.
And the 10% is probably names and places, not actions and what's happening.
Right.
It's just the props.
You know,
So
I would give him credit. I mean, he can be a good storyteller, but he uses it to such a disgusting way that it's a complete different effect, in my opinion, than what he wants. I mean,
it's creepy.
it is creepy. It's just it's, ooh. But you know, that's Ernie for
And good storyteller, bad storyteller, it don't matter. Because like I just said a minute ago, Soul, he's evil.
Mm-hmm.
It needs to
Hey,
go.
Sister Callie.
There's honestly, I see no good things about Ernie Shell.
No.
Period. There's nothing good to see. The only thing I would say that he is mediocre at, and that's going to depend on the subject's IQ, and that's manipulating people.
Right. I mean, that's the only thing that I will say that Ernie is good at is
Hmm. But that
manipulating.
goes back to me saying he has no soul. He's evil.
Yeah.
He's a scammer. All of that shit. That's
Hey,
and
Nicholas,
that'll never change.
member for 1 month. Tina called out P&G and their internet addiction. What? Oh boy. Who's P&G? I'm trying to think. PG.
Do what?
Did you not see what I just put up there?
No, I'm having to hold my phone to my head.
Oh, sorry. Nicolina, member for 1 month. She says Tina called out P&G and their internet addiction.
P&G.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I don't know. Prayer Garden.
That's
P&G.
what I
I don't
thought.
know. I don't know.
I have to wait for her to say P&G. Oh, Peach and Ghost. Duh. Good Lord.
Oh,
Hello.
Dumb and Dumber. I got you.
Ay.
I'll tell you how much I think about them.
Right. But yeah, that's
So what was he talking about when we triggered him yesterday?
okay.
Do you know?
Yeah, let me bring up that live so we can refresh everybody. Oop, wrong one.
Now, if he's gonna be talking to some creep or doing creepy shit,
No, he
I
doesn't.
don't know how
He
much
doesn't.
of it I want to hear.
No, it's called Preparing an Audience for the Live on Friday, Facing Human Trafficking.
My dick's already hard.
Kipper. Okay. I think I brought it here because he's going to talk a little bit about his direction of the platform, which is just the weirdest shit I've ever heard.
Okay.
I hurt myself a while ago.
Oh, maybe I was a little off.
Well,
Close enough.
I'll give you an idea. I want this to be uncut. Me go into it blind. And I think that's the best way for it. And I'm gonna give you some ideas. Let's give some ideas, okay? Let's do this. Let's do it like this, okay? So what you all will see Friday is 1,000% what you hear is going to be real. Let me see.
He's trying to build you up.
It's
with
not
bullshit.
Right? He's trying. He's
That's
trying
what this live is for.
to.
Now,
Thank
let me tell you, when you hear that stuff on Friday, it's real. Okay, I'm sorry. Proceed.
Hey, October 50.
going to be rather entertainment. but it's going to be more of like a look inside the dark reality of human trafficking.
See, my question.
And it's going to be coming direct.
How has he managed to contact a human trafficker or reach out to one?
Oh,
Has
he
he
says
said?
he says he has his way. Basically, he still he still has ties with
With
law enforcement and all this shit, and his security and his bounty hunting bullshit.
But like, still, again, my question.
I know exactly. Like I said, it's
That's
probably
weird.
one of his buddies.
That's going to pretend, just like he's had people pretend to be his buddies that are bounty hunters, just like Tina had people pretend it was a mother that had a 15-year-old daughter, and they were blaming Jamie Berryhill of some very bad stuff
Right.
on these fake calls, interviews. This is what they do. They were doing that shit. Damn, that's been a long time. Ernie's done it a few times too. I've got it like screen recorded Facebook where he's done it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I
he's
sure
done this
do.
several times.
Yep, and that's all this is just another bunch of lies that he's going to bring and get everybody pissed off. And well, I mean, good luck, Ernie.
Probably what he's done is done a little research on somebody who's gotten caught with trafficking. Had his buddy look over it too, kind of get the basic, the meat of the whole situation, and then
No,
he's going to fabricate
I
it.
think it's just somebody that's going to pretend to be a human trafficker.
Yeah.
I don't. It was a
sorry.
sarcastic question. How do you just reach out? No, it's fake.
I know. I'm sorry. I was trying to give him a little too much credit by
Yeah,
actually
no. He ain't doing all that. It's fake. That was the whole point to my question.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Ernie, you know you're a liar.
Mm-hmm.
And if you try to have this person prove, like, come on, man, how you going to do that? Like, then you're giving up evidence on a person. Yeah, right. It ain't going to happen.
Mm-mm.
Like, nobody's that stupid, dude.
He's a
And yeah, I'm
dumbass.
calling you out. Friday, you ain't going to have shit going but a lie. Just like you had today and yesterday and the day before. It's all lies, Ernie.
Directly from someone who lived on the wrong side of it. Okay. So, we're going to have all the viewer discretion. Discretion is advised. All that. Even for younger viewers, it has to be 18 and above. We all know that. We got to have in our headline. There's a few things we've got to have. We've got to have in our headline a few things, and that's just something we've got to do.
I like this weak ass.
We've got to have it.
Well, I know.
He's trying to make it like it's the most volatile shit,
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we gotta have headlines and warnings and labels and electric fences and tasers and no, dude, shut up.
Oh, hell, here in a few minutes, he says he might even have to get up in the middle of the interview and leave the room. What?
Right.
So you're going to let this guy sit there by himself while you get up
Ernie.
out of the room and leave?
You're an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh. Anybody believing you right now has got to have lost their mind, man.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't shit, Ernie.
Not
You've
at
never
all.
saved a kid. You're not going to bring a human trafficker on your panel. You've never worked any kind of significant security. You might have signed a 3-week contract at the Trump Towers, but I don't think you worked all the way through it.
No.
I think that's when he had his little meltdown in the New York streets.
Oh, timeline.
It's right in that time.
Right. I didn't think about
So, yeah. No, that's how he rolls. He always fucks something up.
that. Mm-hmm.
Like Jacksboro, like Virginia, when you signed your parental rights away, bud. Remember that? Because you're a lazy piece of shit. Can't stay employed. Can't raise a family. Can't even take care of your own self.
But he wants to sit there here on YouTube and try to attack people about their parenting. And it's like, dude, they're parents. What are
He
you?
needs to sit down. That's why I said he ain't got no business trying to save kids when he's signing his rights away to his.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to go sit down in the corner somewhere.
One thing we got to have is the human trafficking. We got to have this. I found this out from local authorities. Human trafficking. We got to have this. We got to have a thing like human trafficking. It isn't just a headline. It's in our communities, in our neighborhoods. It's just something that some of the brochures it teaches you.
Oh shit.
But the thing about it is, what we're doing is I guess everybody's asking me this question why I want to do this because I want to expose the mindset, the tactics, and the lies of traffickers.
You are
You know-
showing us yourself.
Thank
You
you.
are
I
the
was gonna say-
example, Ernie. Wow.
Right. I
That's
mean,
why he
he's only.
knows so much. Because he is one.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I remember he did take Phil across the state lines against his will.
Right.
You think he hasn't done similar shit with other people?
Well, shit. He had that one girl that was tied up. Remember, Ernie? And you said you let
Supposedly,
your
yeah.
friends have at her.
Yep. I've got pictures of him taking Phil across state lines.
Right. So.
So I know that happened. You know what I mean? That's my point, though. This is his mindset. This is what he does.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why he goes running down the highway thinking Shelby's going to shoot him. Because he knows beyond him selling him out, he sold his brother out a lot worse than what it looks like.
Yeah. I agree.
And honestly, if Jimbo wasn't involved, I don't know if everything would have gone down like it did. People knew Jimbo. He had more credibility than Ernie.
Right.
When they go in and tell the same story, they're going to go with it. But if just Ernie goes, think, how would that have gone down, y'all? I've thought about that extensively.
I mean, that is true. I mean, Ernie's well known for being a liar around there, and so
Yep. And Shelby's not trusted, so it's piece of shit brother, his word against another piece of shit brother's word.
mhm.
You get what I mean? So, like, that whole thing would have not gone down like it did, and I think Ernie was involved, and that's why he's so concerned about Shelby.
Oh, definitely.
This is my thoughts. This is where I've landed with most of it. But yeah, Ernie, you're a piece of shit, and you show us every day the mind of an evil, human trafficking type, murderous type, very evil type person.
Mentality and everything.
Yep, you show us every day.
Yep.
If we give that power back to you, the people, the parents, grandparents, law enforcement, and communities, just to recognize the danger before it strikes, this is the only reason he's not going to back out. And this show's not going to be for shock value.
Bullshit.
It's not going to be for views.
Bullshit.
No,
I'm probably
not at
going to
all.
keep it to an hour.
Yeah, that's the only.
That's why he brought it up.
Right.
That's literally why he said it. Oh, it's not for this.
He wants to
Because
get
it
that
is.
subliminal little message out there, just so he can,
That little
bring in
deflection.
people who are gonna be hating on it, and, yeah,
Right.
and everything else.
It's like, I ain't doing it for this or that, but it's going to be for this and that.
Right. Stupid.
Hour long unless he wants to keep talking. But I want to listen carefully and listen to the excuses and the way the manipulations are played out, the way they're framed. I want to study this, how traffic.
Is he gonna give him those open-ended questions that he's always talking about?
Yeah, like he's going to do with Don and Candace. For real.
How they're going to justify this evil. So it's the playbook. There's a lot.
He got off track there. He had to reel up.
He's a tard.
God, he is.
Such a tard.
Let me see. Let me jump forward a little bit. Whoops, not that far. He's gonna start talking about the darkness. God.
The
You
dark
go
to the light.
into that rabbit hole. You had best have somebody.
He's talking about the rabbit hole of going in and, you know, investigating, looking up, you know, predator information and shit. So this is the darkness he's talking about.
Pull your ass out, because if you don't have that string attached when you go into the darkness, and no matter how deep you go into the darkness, when you get pulled out, no matter how good you are, people, there's always a little bit of that darkness that stays with you. And most of it's mentally. It's a lot mentally.
This guy's good.
It's a lot mentally. That's why our tactical mental framing, we have to have it before we step in.
What? Jesus, Ernie. That's the problem, is you don't have any of that training. Never have had that training. But honestly, I'm looking forward to this live because I want to see it just go
Downhill.
downhill
Flat against the brick wall.
and completely turn on him. Because, yeah, even if it is his friend that's doing all this, it's going to be.
Oh, it's what I'm telling you. I've seen it happen before. It's not going to, okay, I'll put it to you this way. It's going to be a Pauletta and Jimbo.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what it's going to be. It's going to be a lie. It's going to be somebody pretending and Ernie asking questions, just like Jimbo asked questions and somebody pretended to be Pauletta.
Right. Yeah, because it was obvious that Jimbo and Pauletta had an extensive conversation before they went live, but
All right.
there were still mistakes.
But, you know, birds of a feather flock together.
Mm-hmm. Hey, it is what it is.
This is not going to be about me. It's about pulling truth into the light.
I told you.
We will be able to talk
I
about the
just
lies.
said it.
I think
What?
I just said he was going to say that.
Mm-hmm.
From the dark to the light.
Right.
I've heard it so many fucking times.
That's his normal.
That's his QAnon roots.
Mm-hmm.
That's how far back that goes for him. It's
Right. It is
crazy.
what it is. He does hate us. Hey, Mr. Nobody.
It's great.
Mm-hmm. I love it.
we'll be able to decide whether or not when he's lying, when he's not, and what I don't know how to approach this.
See?
It's going to be hard. I'm not a therapist.
What's funny is we know all about what
He's
he's
setting it up
Uh-huh.
just to be content, trying to get everybody built up. But
Mhm.
this is his big disclaimer deflection.
Right. Now listen to this next part.
It's going to be hard. I'm not a therapist. You're not a therapist.
You were
And
a therapist.
we're not there to excuse them. We're just going to be a light being shined into their shadow. That's all. One thing I want everyone to do is anchor yourself with a purpose. I want you always to remember where we stand at when this happens, where we are, who we are, and what we're about. We have to develop mental armor because some of the things, like I said, some of the things that may be said, it could be horrible. I've got to do this in a way that YouTube, I don't mess up the TOS regulations. I thought about doing it on BitChute, and then that way really getting into it, but I was like, well, no, I don't really have that time to do that, and I can't just do it like that yet. You know,
Oh, shit.
I would love to bring one of my friends up who
You
I
will
worked
be.
with once before.
Right.
That's who's coming
And
up. Friday.
talk about a few things, but you know, I would rather just leave it at you guys and start this in a professional manner and do what I need to do with my show, and defy the odds once more. That's the whole plan. That's my
There it
game
is.
plan.
Right?
I don't have no specific tactical anything that I'm using. I'm going in it. Just me and nobody else.
Him defying
It's
the
going to
odds.
be
I
a hard
remember him
world.
talking that
It
shit
is a hard
before.
world, people.
Whoops, sorry, I was trying to pause that. What'd you
I
say?
can jump out of a car at 65, 70 mile an hour. I defy the odds.
Right, I defy the
Yep. You're an
odds.
idiot, Ernie.
Mm-hmm.
Go get sized up for that prison jumpsuit, bitch.
What's funny is that we can predict damn near everything that he's going to say.
Because it's on repeat.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pattern. That's what Ernie does.
Yeah.
He thinks he's clever.
Yeah, I know. Far from.
But
Right.
with enough planning,
Looking like shit.
it can happen. And it's going to. Thank you. I'm not worried about it. The mods, we will have a tight ship Friday. I don't care how loose y'all are right now with these people, but come Friday, I do not want anything stupid. I mean, they can ask questions. I don't care what kind of questions they ask. But the fact of the matter is, we're going to get it done the right way. Other communities have been contacting me and other creators, and I think that's awesome because I want to get into those other communities and leave this community. I want nothing of this community.
Ernie, you will never leave this community. You love this community. This is what gives you your fame, your so-called fame. You know, he, God, this is what he is he'll never leave, and nobody in any other community is going to accept you because, hopefully they see right through your bullshit like everybody else because it's pretty easy.
Right.
So hopefully they'll come in and
Right. It is what it is.
I'm taking medication right now, rumor has it, and it takes a while for this medication to adapt to me.
It's always new medication. What?
He said it takes a while for him to adapt to him.
Uh-huh.
Sorry.
No, I know. It's always new medication. Always. Always.
Well, no. How's your medication adapt to you? You adapt to it.
Right?
That's what
That.
I'm laughing at.
Oh, yeah.
He's an
I know.
idiot. You can tell he's a damn hillbilly. Telling you.
Other communities literally call this Ernie Shell community. LOL, you can't leave Ernie. Right? Honestly, unless he changes his face and his voice, there's no way he can escape YouTube past. God, no. Never can.
Mm-hmm.
That is for sure.
Yep. It's going to leave a mark. And that was the intention.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad it worked. I told him it was going to be
So,
like that. Hell, I need to go find that screenshot.
Right?
When that one, everybody's like, why you start going after Ernie?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that screenshot of the message I sent to him. Said, look, bro, if you don't chill, I'm not going to stop.
Right? And
Here I am. Quite
he
a
said,
few years later.
I'm
Whooping
not
that
sure if
ass.
I'm not sure if it's this live or if it was the one that he did with Kevin, but he's all asking, why am I going after him?
Hold
Dude,
on.
really?
The one he did with Kevin?
Oh, yeah, you didn't know. Yeah, he went up on Kevin's live.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
I told you I ain't been watching.
Yeah, no. He went up on Kevin's live, too. Yeah, he started going off on me over there, too. And I'm like, dude, just shut it.
He gets
language.
triggered at the people that are upsetting him.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you really want the bottom line, he hates losing. He hates getting fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
And people that manage to be able to do both will piss him off every time. And I mean, If you're in his top 5, good job, guys. If
Right.
you're in his top 10, good job.
Good job.
If you're in the top 25, hell yeah. I don't care if it's top 50. You're a winner.
Right.
Get under his skin. Fuck him up. Do what you got to do.
Exactly.
Like, that's the whole point. It's not going to be one person. It's going to be the group.
Yeah.
And the sooner people see that, the better it's going to be. And the sooner he'll go to prison.
hmm
And there's converts every day, Ernie. You can't manage to keep them tigers settled over there.
Oh my God.
So I know you've gained a couple, I guess, but did you really gain?
Yeah.
Like, come on, dude. You've been losing this entire time. Swallow
Right.
your fucking pride. Go turn yourself in. Get your shit behind you before you have to die in prison.
hmm
Because it's going to come to that if you don't straighten up. I'm
Yeah.
not telling any lies. The life you lead, you don't take your medications like you claim. I know you don't. I know you don't take your psych meds, and I know you don't take your HIV meds like you're supposed to. Let me go a little bit further with it.
Hey, MS.
And that's a lot, Ernie. That is a whole lot.
hmm
You're schizophrenic. You claim PTSD. Yeah, you're still schizophrenic. That was diagnosed. I know that. I've seen it on the paper. So, um, the life you lead is going to destroy you. You being on the run will eventually take your life.
Right, Pandara. I agree. I used to
So,
feel
do you
sorry.
want to die on the run?
Pindar says, I used to feel sorry for him, but he's been given so many chances and so much grace that cup runneth empty. Exactly.
Well,
I
see, that's the thing, Pandar. A lot of the people that I um, contacted in my whole thing with Ernie early on, they said the same things to me. And these are people that's been knowing him most of their life.
hmm
Like, he gets sympathy from his family. That's about it. And again, mom's not doing well, so Ernie not doing what he's supposed to do and making himself like he is not going to help his mother either.
Mm-mm.
Couldn't. Ernie don't think about that.
No, because
He only
Ernie only
thinks about
thinks about
himself.
himself. Yep.
So I know his sisters. I get the whole. It's my brother. I love him. I get that, but at some point, they're going to start cutting ties. It'll probably start with Amber, and then it'll be a chain effect.
Yeah.
And I know they'll hear this and be laughing, but I know what I know, and I know not like when you get feds involved, when you got people knocking on the door looking for Ernie, you're going to have problems. Then you're going to be thinking, is it worth it?
Yeah, that's what they need to think about is all
That's
this.
what it's going to come to. And this is where their families are.
Mhm.
Is your brother that's obviously like the other brother that needs to be locked away in prison is going to bring grief to your family? I promise you it's not worth it.
Well, shit, I mean, look at the threats that he's already throwing out there. You
Huh?
know, I said, look at all the threats he's throwing out there already to people.
Oh, I know. That's what I'm
And
saying. Like they're going to start putting heat on and they're going to be involved in it.
hmm
I ain't saying they're getting charges. I'm saying it's going to affect their family and them.
right,
But
right,
besides
and
that,
that's
what
he
does
has
he
something.
have? A few feral tigers. Is that it?
hmm
So, bada bing, bada bang, Ernie. Turn yourself
Right,
in, man. Deal with your illegal shit.
right, Pindar. What a waste. There are more people out there who are more deserving for help. Exactly.
Yeah, that's true, Pendor.
So the guy was not charged with human trafficking. I mean, he was charged with human trafficking, but it was dropped to something else because of what happened.
Did you hear that? The guy was not charged with human trafficking because of something happened. Oh, God, Ernie. Nice.
And I don't want this to tie into the Summer Wells stuff, even though it may. I don't know. I don't
Oh,
want it to, but the guy did work in some of the areas. So I mean, that's just like I.
so now he's trying to say this guy might have had something to do with some.
Right.
Give me a break, Ernie. And if he
It's
did,
bullshit.
have you bothered to inform the authorities? No.
Pretty stupid. He got shit.
Mm-mm.
I
He
said
knows
it's
it.
just going to be what it is. I've kind of kept it to where I don't want to know. I want to go into it blind. That way,
That's stupid.
we can start doing this and get set off in the right way. So
That's kind of dumb to go into
I
it.
would ask if some of you guys recognize this person from the news. I would ask that you guys don't blurt his name out because he was all over the media at one time.
Only his Tiglets are going to say, "Oh, Ernie, you're right. You're right. I know. I heard this voice before." It's not going to be
They'll support it, of course. They'll be like, yeah, they'll help build it up. Tina used to be that person.
right.
And I mean, you hear her now. She still defends the Don Jr. call. It wasn't Don Jr. The Snaggletooth. Was not Don Jr. Promise you. He didn't work for the Clintons. You got it?
Mm-hmm.
He might have signed a contract to work at the Trump Towers, but that's when he went on his little fling up there. So that was a hospital stay, I'm pretty sure, is what happened. They took him to the psych ward for 2 weeks.
Raylan.
We also had a little time off in Washington right after the whole January 6th bullshit. He disappeared for 2 weeks right after, which we all know he was at. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Raylan, did he literally called rap Nix and Don Wells love child? Did he really say? Oh my God. I wish he would just stop with the summer shit. Be funny and cool, but stay out. Stay out of any child.
Yeah, he don't have any business in any of it. He needs to go sit down. He's not qualified to wipe his own ass. He needs to go sit down. But yeah.
He's just.
Mm-hmm.
He's
stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that we will have our people pick it apart, and I want you to. I want you to pick it apart. But there's three main things that I want to get to. There's three main things I want to get to that's going to be beneficial to general awareness
Here we
and
go.
what we do as people who care.
See, that's the whole thing. The people that care. Okay, I care very, very, very much about child trafficking, human trafficking, all of that stuff.
Yep.
But you don't hear
Most of us do.
Yeah.
You know?
But because we oppose you, we all are supposedly for it and blah, 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 blah. No, Ernie, we just don't make up the lies and bullshit that you do. And whatever we do, we don't do for fame and glory, for crying out loud.
Well, see, I initially with Ernie, I wasn't going at him. I wasn't like anything like we are now. He made claims, and I just said, "Hey, man, can you show me the proof of you saving those kids?" That's all it took. And I was a human trafficker. I was a pedo. I was all of that shit. And I was assaulted when I was a kid.
Oh, but he don't care. Look what he does to
You
freaking
know what
Viper.
I mean?
Look what he does to Viper, teasing him about calling, choir
Yep.
boys and all that shit.
And then like him defending Mountain Violet's son,
And Chris,
him defending Mama T's dad.
and whatever Chris, that one dude,
Yep, that slow dude.
yeah. So he has no business in this,
Right.
none whatsoever.
That's
Well, and
it's
like,
always been a problem. Show me proof, man. If you can show me proof, I would have laid off of him right then and there. But
right.
it didn't happen that way.
Well, look at the one when he had that guy that was convicted of Sagittarius rape. He basically sat up there and agreed with the excuses the guy came up with. Oh, she told me she was this age, blah blah blah. And he'd sit there and agree, say, yeah, that's hard. That's
Like, dude, I'm gonna say this about anything like that. If you have to even question, it's probably not a good thing to do.
exactly.
If it's that fucking close, they might be a little too young.
Yeah. And if
Like,
you
come
do
on, man.
demand to see a friggin' ID, for fuck's sakes. Gee, it's not.
That too, right?
I mean, don't be giving an excuse. Oh yeah, I know how that could happen, and da da da. Da. No, dude,
Yeah,
it should have never happened. There's no way it should.
responsible
I
is
mean, I should
responsible.
have done his due diligence and confirmed the age of this girl. I
Right.
don't care if she was at a party where people were drinking or not. You know?
Well, see, I'm not attracted to him that young though. Like, not
No,
even questionable. Like 20s, 30s. Nope. Sorry,
right?
I'm 52, man.
I'm not into
It's
baby
just it's a
stuff.
different thing. Right, right. So that's why I said if you even have to question, it's probably not a good idea.
Yeah. Well, supposedly this guy said he was 19 at the time, and the girl was what, 15 or 14? I don't
Yeah, at
know.
that age you do have to check because you are of legal age. That's
Yeah,
called becoming a man.
yeah.
Any of us that have turned 18 have had to do that.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, I totally forgot about that.
Well,
There you go. I just lost it. There it is.
I can't read it, whatever it is.
Oh wait, no, that's not it. Damn it.
You have to read it.
Oh, there it is. He talked sex toys. A little girl no more older than 9 or 10 years old in the car with the kid's mother. Remember when he was in the car and he was talking about all that shit with the kids in the back seat?
No,
Oh
I
god,
didn't
you don't
know
remember?
that.
Yeah, he was sitting in the car. I don't remember who he was with, but he had her young daughter, and either it was her daughter's friend or her son. I don't remember
How old
exactly.
are they?
They were young kids,
Hmm.
little kids. And he's sitting
Fucked
there
up.
talking about this, his toy paraphernalia and shit. Maybe not necessarily his, but talking about that in front of these kids, and they're in the back seat awake.
Wow.
I was like, Ernie, you're disgusting.
Ernie knows about them sex toys, don't he?
Yeah.
He's stupid. God, I hate him. I really do, man. I feel bad for anybody that has to even share the same air with him. Well, he's a bad, evil motherfucker.
Right, Raylan? Yeah.
I'm sorry. I know some people don't think the same way that I do, but I can't think of anything good about Ernie. I really can't. And I've tried.
Oh, it was
I've
Debo's.
questioned, is this me? Is this the problem with me? And no, it's not. I can fully say I'm confident in the fact that Ernie is a piece of shit and deserves to be away from anybody or anything.
Oh, I guess it was Debo's kids. Yeah, I forgot that she had young kids, young teenage.
When did that happen?
I think on time when they were going on their trip to New York, or
I didn't even know that happened. Wow.
not
That was a
100%.
while back.
It was around MS. It was around the time that he was with her. I'm not sure if it was right before that or that time exactly, but yeah, I do remember
I
That car.
didn't even know he was talking about sex toys in the car with him, though.
I mean, he was talking all kinds of
But it
gross.
makes sense because he had that bag that he left behind. So
Yeah.
I mean, for real, and not counting the bag, you got the suitcase too at Jimbo's house.
Mr. Nobody says when he was faking, wait, sorry, not that one. That dude says she was standing up or leaning into the front seat at the time, and he knew she could hear him. He was, oh yeah, creepy fucking dude.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. I'm just surprised I don't know about that.
Oh yeah, right, Mr. Nobody. He was faking had a team with him, and oh, that's right, the goat in the car, the goat that was supposed to be in the back.
What goat?
He said they had a goat in the very back. God, I remember that now. Jeez.
I missed that whole fucking thing.
Yeah, I think that was when he
I
was.
really did. That'll tell y'all how much I have detached from this shit.
Yeah, this was a long time ago. I mean,
Yeah, it's been over 2 years ago. I know.
God, so gross.
Yep.
And I'm
Maybe
hoping
some fuckery,
to
though.
do just that. One thing is getting into the mindset of the trafficker.
Ernie, you shouldn't have any problem getting into the mindset of the trafficker. None at all. With your past history, the things that you say and the things that you show, no, you shouldn't have a problem getting there at all.
Some of the questions I wrote down are deep, deep questions. However, I've invited a couple of my friends. I don't know if they're going to go or not. I invited Crash and Alex. If they'll come with me, somebody's going to watch the camera. But I may have to step out because some of it may get bad. I don't know.
See, this is where I was telling you that he was going to have to step out because it might just get too bad. I'm like, oh my God. Are you kidding me? Stupid.
Again, I don't know. I've not done this shit in 5 years, people. It's been 5 years. We asked him if he wanted to, if we could just, if he wanted to pre-record it and do it. And I was like myself, I said, as soon as we do that, it's going to be called something else, even though national TV does it that way.
Ernie, you are.
So I thought about it and I was like, no. And I asked him, and that was the first thing that I talked to him about is the privacy issues of it. And he was like, well, no, because I was just a part of it. I never got convicted of it and all that. But he don't care to talk about it. So I asked him at the end.
That's not a
after
really
it's all
good
over,
sell
No.
at all. He was arrested, charged. His charge got lowered. He didn't get convicted of the charge that got lowered.
Right.
So he don't care to talk about it. You get what I mean? Like, I'm just not biting on that, Ernie.
No.
Not a good fucking run, buddy.
It is what it is. Ernie's question to tell in detail, what did you do to the minor, right? I mean, shit, the way he goes into detail about supposed things that has happened to Summer or all these other quote general awareness bullshit that he comes up with. Whoops. Wrong.
About 3 days after it's over and we leave the area, if he wanted to put the information out, he didn't care. So that was all I really talked to him about. Alex did the rest of it.
Alex.
So that's a fact. Alex did the rest of it, and we had a deal with that.
He just did absolutely nothing.
I was supposed to call Netflix people back. Actually, matter of fact, I think I am right now. I'm gonna call the producers right now, just to.
Now, mind you, this is Sunday night at 9:00 at night. So, yeah, Ernie.
MS, about Debo, I just want to say, I know she's had a lot to say about Ernie since all that happened. I'm not saying all of it's a lie, but I will say this. I've experienced Debo before the fallout with Ernie, and she lied about me consistently. So
Mm,
I have no trust in what she says. Unless she can prove it and show me in some way, I just don't believe her.
right.
But I've had other people also tell me the same thing about them and their family being around Ernie. That they felt that he did that with Nicole Pace. See, that's something she told me when I reached out to her. That's one of the reasons why he hates me so much. Because when he
Mhm.
broke up with Predator Hunter Nation, he was going to move in with her and manipulate that situation. And I reached out to her, said, "Hey, do you know this guy?" And she didn't know about the video and the highway meltdown, but I sent her everything I had on Ernie right out of the gate, and she like tagged the video of the highway run and replied and asked me what that was. And when I told her, she got really worried. And then she told me about the story that Ernie was pretending that she was getting robbed and had her leave her home as fast as she could and didn't call the cops until they got to town. Or that's what the plan was. And she didn't feel right about it. And she went back and she cleared her own house. And he was supposedly there to help secure her home. That was the whole ploy. And
Oh yeah.
yeah, I mean, I've put it on my channel. It's still there. The conversations with her. And you can see what she said about it. But it was similar type shit. She wasn't saying, "Oh, I think he was trying to sell us." No, she just told me about that situation on top of the fact that when he showed up, he took control of her firearm. He took it over pretty much, to keep the place safe. And he told her he was ex-military, that he had worked for DHS. Like I said, it's all there on that conversation. People can go see it. So there was a build up and a lie and a big facade that he had painted. And yeah, like this is a consistent thing that he does.
Hmm.
But when you get people emotional, one way or another, it's easier to manipulate them. And that's what he does.
Yep.
Verify some shit just to show you all. One of the producers. This is actually phone numbers too.
He's dumb.
So, and all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be cordial about it because I ain't gonna talk to them about what I got going on with them with you guys, but
Of course not.
we are gonna do it like this. Let's see here.
9 o'clock at night.
Make sure here.
Sunday evening.
Do 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 do.
I said that in the comments, but of course
Tell the world's a vampire, people.
that's what I said that in the comments, and he reads it here in a few, and it pisses him off. I mean, it cracks me up. I was like, dude, it's true though. I mean, at 9 o'clock at night on a Sunday or 9:30, whatever it was, they're not going to be caught. There's no dumbass.
Right.
See, how long was this? This is not it, or is it this? Let's see it. See, when was it? How much you want to bet this is it? Okay, so let me see here. Let me make sure. Again, this is going to be big for a few of us, but I just want to do it for the awareness. Let me get this. Then you all can leave. If I'm lying about everything, then you all leave. It's as simple as that. Why are you over here for? Why are you over here? If I'm such a liar, why are you over here for? That's the whole thing. Why are you over here for? You can leave. You can leave. And I do hope and pray YouTube
See,
does do that thing with what they're talking about doing about people. Let's see that it. Yeah. Associate producer. Okay, so hold on a second. That was the
Right.
number I had.
it's like, what were you saying that you hope that YouTube does what? Because you stopped in mid sentence and you never did complete it. So, okay, Aaron. But check this out. This is funny.
So why are you here for? Seriously, why are you even here for? What are you over here for?
To watch you struggle, Arnie. Now he's supposedly calling Netflix right now.
Hey, you've reached Angela.
Don't.
And you notice it just says, "Hey, you've reached Angela." First, if it was a producer for Netflix, don't you would think it would say, "You have reached blah blah blah." Netflix. There would be something, not just "Hey." For
That's his sister.
yeah, that's another thing I'm thinking, because I didn't hear that country twang in it, so I wasn't quite sure if it was
Play
her
it
or not.
again.
Okay.
Hey, you've reached Angela.
Yeah, you might be right. But either way.
Yeah, I didn't hear the country twang in it for it to be his sister, but
Yeah,
anyways,
but a lot of that, it wasn't 4 words.
yeah, it was, "Hey, you've reached Angela." I'm
So
sorry,
you don't
that
have a lot of room for twang.
true.
That's all I'm saying.
That's true.
Like, she may not be that deep, but then again, I could be off.
I
But
don't
the
know.
point, he
Since
ain't got
I'm
no
not
producer to
right.
anything.
I mean,
Just
for
like all
me,
of these big time contracts and jobs that he's had. None of that's true either.
just for me, because I hear all your guys' country twang. I love you
You hear
all.
mine?
I'm not making fun of you all. I love you. I love the accents. Trust me.
You're talking about me?
You and everybody else.
I see. I know half of what I say is country. I just don't know how deep mine is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
But I can hear it, but when she says "hey," you would think it would be like "hey." There's the way you guys say "hey,"
right,
if that
I
makes
get
any
it.
sense. So to me, he's called somebody, but not too sure if it's his sister. It could be. It could be. I don't think I've ever really heard Angela on the phone. So
I'm trying to think if I know of any of his friends named Angela. I just can't think of anybody.
right, Mr. Noby, it's easy to look up who's producing the documentary on Netflix, right? And it's just
To reach out, and get a hold of them, not so easy.
to see if there's even an Angela that's the producer. So whatever.
Don't want to talk too much about it.
Raylan, who's got an accent? Really? Raylan, you've got such a thickest accent. I love it though. I love this. Excuse me. I love the Southern accent.
Oh, I do too.
Got her a message. She'll probably call me back during the show. But anyways, I saw the new person that come out.
New person?
I know, new person. What?
Can we just go ahead and get rid of hookah right now? Thank you. I appreciate it. Again, I hate blocking people, but I'm not putting up with it. I don't even care. I don't even want you out here,
He's
to be
already
honest
getting
with you.
triggered.
Uh-huh.
I don't even want you out here. You can leave too, Lion Green. As a matter of fact, put her in timeout for 4,000 minutes or some shit.
Yeah, they only put me out for 300 seconds, so it was like 5 minutes, and I was back. And I was back.
Fucking shit. Hell yeah.
I can't stand people like that.
What's the matter, Ernie?
So it is what it is.
Right.
I don't even want them here. Don't even care for them. I really don't.
Oh
They're
my
nothing.
gosh.
They're junk. They're going nowhere
Aggravating.
in life. Going nowhere.
Raylan,
They're not doing anything in life. Don't even want them over here. Don't even want them over here.
It's like I'm playing the world's smallest violin, and it's playing "My Heart Bleeds Purple Piss for You," Ernie. So sad. He's so triggered, and it just gets better.
So there's no, I never said that. I said that I'm doing an interview with the show, and they talked about the show being too big for Netflix to think about doing a movie with it. So no. So that there you have it, folks. There you have it. People can act like how they want to, but you're gonna see. You're gonna see. Friday, you'll see.
Oh my god,
Crazy.
the delusions are real.
Very real.
It's already on there, Goya. I don't. It's already on. It's already on there.
Okay. Okay.
I do appreciate that. Thank you all. How many people?
You know, it's so funny. He always says, "Thank you, I appreciate that, you all," or "Thank you very much," and nobody ever says anything in chat that would warrant
To
a thank
provoke that, right?
you. It cracks me.
It never has.
It's
He
like
used to do it on Facebook Live with 3 people. Literally, there's been times where I've been the only person in his Facebook Live at 4 in the morning when he's driving down the road. No kidding. Like, he can't tell I'm sitting there watching, but he knows he's
Right.
got 1 viewer. You know what I mean? And he's just doing his thing like normal. Like there's 100. It's funny as hell.
Listened to the chat last night, and I didn't want to. I didn't want to go on the panel, and I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to go on the panel. And yes, there's a reason that I didn't name the mole last night. I didn't name the mole for a reason.
there is no mole.
Is there a
I didn't
mole?
name the mole for a reason.
Oh, he's saying that there's a mole. Something. If I'm correct me if I'm wrong, but he's saying that there was a mole that he knew that Katie and Shannon were gonna start going at it and blah 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 blah.
Oh, are they going at it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, cool.
I think it's funnier than hell.
Yeah. Well, I
But-
mean, honestly, man, it is what it is. Like,
Yeah,
I've
right.
seen a lot of people do a lot of stuff on YouTube.
Right.
So,
But he went on X Factor's. X Factor basically did a clickbait stream saying that they were going to come out with the mole. They never did. The only thing that he said, it was somebody that was close to Mama T and Anissa. So
well, I can't think of anybody important over there. So, sorry. Just saying. Like, I don't study those people. I think it's funny that it's happening because I said something somewhere today where basically the point was when you don't engage them, they
Hey,
get
Betsy's
bored
fine.
and they start going after each other and their own.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what they're going to do, you know?
Right. But
And
Ernie's
it's fun to watch. It really is.
over here trying to pull the puppet strings and shit and trying to.
Of course, because that helps him and gets attention off of him, makes him look like something.
Mm-hmm.
That's always his MO. Like he's a weak player. He ain't got no game. He thinks he does.
Right.
He ain't got no game.
No. None.
And yes, yes, they came and left their cards with my sister, and then my sister contacted me.
Yeah,
That is exactly what happened. Exactly. And Amber said that's the worst thing she ever did. Was give me the numbers and stuff. But anyways,
He must be at
there's a
her
reason
house.
I didn't tell you all who the Mo was.
What?
He must be at her house.
Yeah, the other night he made the mistake of saying he was on live and he said, "Just a minute, my stepdad," and then he stopped in mid-sentence and then muted, of course. So I think at one point he was close to where his mom was at his mom's one way or the other. So
Yeah, I don't think Amber lives close to his mom though.
yeah,
I think she lives like an hour away or something.
yeah. Oh, I
But-
mean, by this time he probably could have been. Or
Right,
when-
but I mean, I'm sure he's bouncing around between houses too.
Oh yeah, whatever.
It's probably what's he'll be at his mom's, and then he'll be at hers, and then he'll be at Angela's and Angelia's, and
Mhm.
you know what I mean? Like,
Amber's and everybody else.
yeah, he'll just bounce around. He was doing that before.
Yeah, whatever couch will let him lay on it.
Yeah.
That's, I mean, that, Ernie, that really is a very sad existence. I mean, I'm so jealous. God,
Right.
so jealous.
Well, I mean, he's about to be 46, you said?
Yeah, it will in December 30th.
Ernie, you don't even own a wallet that holds any money. You don't have a place to stay that is your own, that's stable. You don't have a way of making any money. Um, when you do make money, you go and do dumb shit like you did in Arkansas.
Right.
And of course, when you're fucking around with your probation, like you are, like that's not good. That's not what a responsible adult does. You can claim foul and you can claim this and you can claim that, dude. I ain't gonna say it's not hard to go on probation and complete it. But hell, if I can, why can't you? And mine
Right.
was highly supervised. I promise you.
Love and
I would
grace.
do 3 breathalyzers a week, 3 random drug tests a week.
Right.
I did that for a solid year. I had to go to 180 meetings of 12 steps in 180 days consistently. Could not miss.
Oh yeah,
Don't tell me it can't be done, dude.
yeah. I've got some information on his little, or
Hmm.
I got some general awareness regarding his probation thing.
Uh,
Love and grace says producers don't work that way. They don't go knocking on his door. I know that for a fact. Right. Right. They're gonna come knocking, and at his sister's. Like, I mean, out
but
of
he'll
all.
slip up. He'll slip up, and then he'll play the game again. But I hope Kentucky just clamps down on him. I really do. They need to. They've been needing to. They just haven't had. Our justice system is fucked.
Yeah.
That's all I can say about
And
that situation. When you got that in Kentucky too. Did you hear about that one guy that was just released early, being sentenced 10 years for stabbing a little boy, like a 9-year-old boy?
mm-hmm.
He stabbed him, took his life. The kid died in his father's arms,
Oh, jeez.
and yeah, like he went. I think he got out with 3 years left on his sentence, so he's walking the streets again after, and he got a short sentence because of an insanity plea.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So think about it. And you know what Ernie does? He plays that crazy angle. I'm a
Yeah.
veteran and I'm crazy.
Mm-hmm.
PTSD. No, it's not. It's not. They just need to look.
Mm-hmm.
State of Kentucky is lazy.
Yeah.
We're
Unfortunately.
seeing it. So when it's happening like that with that little kid losing his life and then his murderer is walking the streets again before he should be, which he shouldn't be at all, but that's another case in point with broken justice system.
Right.
Like somebody that takes a life, I don't care if they're crazy or not, they shouldn't be getting out on the streets whatsoever.
No, not at
I don't
all.
care if they're in a hospital or a prison. They don't need to be near the populace.
Mm-mm.
It's dangerous.
I agree completely.
I'm just tired of seeing it.
And I tell
What?
I just said I'm tired of seeing it.
Oh, I know. You see it every
Ernie
day.
needs to burn.
you why. It's just because of the way you all act right now. I want to keep it up. I want it to go into chaos with you all. I want it to.
You can't handle
Because
the
I
chaos
know
with us, bitch.
if it goes into chaos, that you guys can't fix it. You can't fix it because you don't know what you're doing. You don't know what the hell you are even doing.
Really?
So I'll leave it at that. Everybody, even Katie's like, I want him to get out and show he's that guy. I want him to show that he's that guy. And now that I am, I still get hell. So it doesn't matter what I do. It's just like I have one of my own tigers. Go ahead and show them everything you got. Let's go ahead and release everything. And I said, and then one of my people beat me to it before I could say, it don't matter what I show you. It don't matter what I do. It don't matter because you're.
Because, Ernie, you have been known, you have a long history of fabricating shit. That's plain and simple why nobody believes a damn thing you ever say. I mean, if you did that to yourself.
You're always going to be the way you are. That's why I said I don't have to worry about you. I just leave you in the dust. And that's what's going to happen. I just leave you in the dust and never look back at you. Don't want nothing to do with you. You know, I used to be so kind and loving and forgiving. After a while, well, that give a damn's busted, right? That's what happens.
Give a
Don't want nothing of it. They use me as content, is all they do. Exactly. But I'm getting
He's
ready
so
to
full of shit.
reverse it on them really fast.
I know, right?
So, anyways, I'm glad that I got to find out today that I can't run. I can walk, but I can't run right now. So, you know what that means?
Yes.
That means
He's
I have to
pregnant.
get stronger. And that's good. They don't have no content. They never have no content. They don't even know what content was that smacked them in the face. So let me read this. Twisted Darwin, if your God sent you to cause
So,
chaos.
let
I
me get
don't
this
cause
straight.
chaos. I never.
Bringing lies and manipulation as content, Ernie,
According to him.
versus people bringing the truth and facts.
According to him.
I don't understand that angle at all either, dude. I figure the truth and the facts would be more of a angle than the other. Lies, manipulation, deception.
Mm-hmm.
Like, fuck off, dude. Stay in your little fantasy world playing fucking Magnum PI.
Never done anything. I never done any of this. They started with me. I defended myself. That's it.
Nope.
And they kept on and
Nope.
kept on and kept on. But they'll not
Well, they
beat me.
may have.
They'll not beat
They
me.
may
They're going to
have.
lose. I'm telling you.
You're right.
But no, bitch, you started with me.
Yeah.
You did it blindly for Tina, but you started. And here we are. And I gave you ample opportunities, dude. And you just wouldn't stop. And now, because that fight got so broad, look at all the motherfuckers you got on your back.
Mm-hmm.
And most of them, you instigated those. I would say about, except for 5. I ain't going to name those 5. Y'all know who it is. But the whole point is Ernie starts with most people. He's the one that instigates. And then when somebody barks back, fights back, does anything in response that he don't like, that's confrontational, he loses his fucking mind.
Yeah.
And y'all seen it.
I've seen it many, 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 many times.
No secret.
All right. I'm trying. Okay.
Sorry.
No. That you're fine. I'm trying to find.
Getting a little preachy.
It's okay.
Preaching over here.
Oh.
Fuck that little sawed off
Right now, they're
bastard.
going to lose.
Right.
I know their game plans. I know all their game plans. I already know what they're already up to.
What is
Why do
game
you
plan?
think that you have a grown man?
What?
I'm talking shit to him. Sorry,
Oh.
go ahead.
Okay. No, I'm sorry.
Lightning Viper. Every day he makes his life about me, about saying something evil about me,
I swear to
about
God,
making
I've
this
got
stupid,
a clip
ridiculous.
where he says that same fucking line, and you just take Viper out and put Kemper.
Right.
I'm not kidding. Word for fucking word. And what's funnier is if you go and look on, what is it, Horror Mask News, on
Mm-hmm.
live clips that Ernie did that they got, he same shit to some other people like that, almost word for word.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's repeat, a repeat, a repeat, a repeat. Like, it's all the time. Somebody's fantasizing about me. They're obsessed with me. They always stalk me, and I'm a good guy. I'm a good feller, but they won't leave me alone. Like I'm doing something wrong.
Good night, Queen Ashley.
That's good night, Queen. But that's what he does. Ain't nobody believing that. Well, I ain't gonna say ain't nobody, because there are some dumbasses that do believe that shit. But yeah, that's idiotic bullshit. Just pay attention. And I can promise you, I've got it documented where everything was started with me.
Right.
So if there was any question, it could be shown. And there's a few people that've seen it, but the point is Ernie can't show anywhere where anybody has instigated with him on a consistent, regular basis where he didn't deserve it.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's deserved everything he's received.
Oh God, and then some.
Right. Like there's people that
This little
just
post about
walk away just so they don't have to have him near their life anymore, and they can cut ties and just disappear.
Right.
And I know a lot of those too. I've talked to them. And that was their intention, and I've respected that, and I've not brought them up. You know what I mean? But there are those people. So there's these different levels of people that are victims of Ernie.
Oh,
That's what it boils down to.
And there's quite a few of those. A lot. Unfortunately.
And then you have your Tinas and Devos.
Yeah.
So, because they've known for a long time Ernie wasn't legit. And if they still believe that he was legit at any level, they are stupid. They need to go to the hospital with Ernie.
Well, Tina
I'm
apparently.
not trying to be mean. There's been too much been said between Tina and myself and me and Devo. Lies, slander, straight up, trying to accuse me of being part of Hampstead. I don't even know what the fucking shit was. I had to look it up.
And it wasn't Hempstead over in Europe.
Yeah, it's in England.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. It's.
But either way, yeah, and it was a big story, yes, but it was also debunked pretty quick.
Yeah. Let's say,
The kids were coerced to lie about what happened to them. But regardless of what happened there, I didn't know anything about it. I wasn't part of that. I'm not a conspiracy theorist that does this damn Pizzagate shit. Tina is, Ernie is. This is where they live. I knew that. Tina was the one running around saying that the restaurant behind the hemp cafe sold human meat, that they were cannibals.
Yeah.
Like I'm going there to eat. I'm standing outside smoking while we're there for dinner, and she's down there yelling this shit. I'm being for real.
Oh my God.
Like that's the way it was with them. And then they started in on the community group. So it's been levels and levels of lies, conspiracies. Like it went from them being cannibals to us being human traffickers,
Right.
organ harvesters,
Yeah.
all
Say
that shit.
Nicolina being blamed
Yep.
as a organ harvester.
Well, that's what I'm referring to, because that was when Nicolina rolled in.
Mm-hmm.
Is around the time she was accusing Nick of that. That's when Nicolina showed up. It was like November, I want to say. But yeah, like they couldn't handle us on fucking Facebook. They lost their minds because I had a troll army. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't talking about other people. I'm just talking about my account.
Right.
I was a nuisance. But like, and I would go and I would purposely block some of their accounts and start hitting feeds that they were on there lying and start saying all kinds of stuff about it, and nobody or like everybody else could see it but them. So I can go to another account and see how I'm making them look like a dumbass. You know what I mean?
Right. Jeez.
But yeah, it's simple though. They bring it on themselves. Ernie brings it on himself. Shelby's not a victim either. Don't let people lie to you. He's not a victim by any means.
Right, Ted? Those nasty fingers. Ugh.
So the Shell boys, they need to be in prison. If you're helping them in any way, well, I don't think it's going to hurt if you are giving Shelby money. It's stupid, but giving money to Ernie right now, him being on the run, that's working against the whole good thing.
Right.
Shouldn't do that.
Nope.
Shouldn't be helping him out at all. But especially being a felon on the run. And he is a felon. officially serving felony probation, but he's not even cleared it yet.
Nope.
So
That
that felony might get maxed if he does not finish his probation.
Yep. Good segue into what we're coming into right now. And then I have a little short video to go with it.
Wasn't it like a 3-year felony on probation?
It was a 2-year probation, if I remember right.
Okay, what was the max charge on the bell jumping? 3 years?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the point. If you don't finish your probation on your plea deal, it goes away and you get maxed out on your original charge. So he would have to go to jail for prison for 3 years,
Yep.
at least.
And they're
And
getting
God
close.
knows what happens when he gets there.
All right. And he's getting real close.
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
Even done to myself. But I had to cut a lot out. Can you see around my face? It's tearing my face all to hell. But I was like, it is what it is.
Oh,
It's taking all the fat off of me. I know that.
Oh, Jesus.
dude.
So you cut it out literally because you have no money and are on the run. Again, you don't know what you're talking about. I have a violation on a probation thing. That's it. That's a slap on the fucking wrist. Literally.
All right, Ernie, you think that's a slap on the wrist.
So then,
Let me bring up something for you.
that's why I'm telling him to go turn himself in if it's just a slap on the wrist. Because I know
Right.
better. He ain't a man. He won't fess up anyway. I know if I wouldn't have finished my probation, mine would have gone to the original charge of a felony and it would have ballooned to a 5-year sentence.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't playing. I ain't going to prison for 5 years over some green.
Okay. I asked, can a violation of probation, so-called slap on the wrist, turn into something more if they don't go and take care of the violation? And it says, yes, absolutely. A slap on the wrist for probation violation can quickly turn into something more serious. If the person ignores or fails to take care of it, here's how it can escalate. Number one, a bench warrant. If someone misses their court date, fails to report to the probation officer, or ignores a violation, the judge can issue a bench warrant for their arrest. Once that happens, they can be picked up at any time, even during a traffic stop. Number two, no more leniency. When the judge first calls a violation a slap on the wrist, it means they're giving a chance, maybe a warning, short jail stay, or added conditions. Ignoring this opportunity shows defiance of the court, and most judges interpret this as disrespect or unwillingness to comply. That leniency disappears fast, which is what Ernie's on right now. Number three, you can go to a probation revocation hearing. If they don't handle the violation, it can move to a revocation hearing. At that point, the court can revoke probation entirely, reinstate it with harsher conditions, or impose an original jail or prison sentence that was suspended when probation began. In other words, if someone had a 3-year suspended sentence hanging over them, the judge can now order them to serve that time.
Mm-hmm.
Additional charges. Failing to appear, not responding, or absconding, disappearing can lead to new charges like failure to appear, contempt of court, or absconding supervision. Those can carry their own penalties. Worst record and future impact. Each mischance hurts credibility with the court, which Ernie has shown numerous times that he has no credibility. Later, even a minor offense will look worse because the person now has a history of not following orders, making future leniency unlikely. Then asked me about state, and I said, yes, Kentucky. How probation violations escalate in Kentucky. Initial violation, technical violation. If someone on probation in Kentucky misses an appointment, fails a drug test, doesn't complete community service, or otherwise breaks the rules, it is often called a technical violation. At this point, probation officer usually reports to the judge, and one of two things can happen: informal warning or modification. The judge may simply add stricter conditions, extra check-ins, mandatory treatment, violation report, and summons. The judge may order the person to appear in court to explain what happened. Now, I'm thinking at one, I'm not sure where we're at now, but at one point it was just an informal warning that,
What do you mean informal warning?
because he violated his probation and he's never
Right.
gone back. So
He's never touched. No, he's still no. He ain't done nothing then.
yeah,
Was the lawyer standing in? Was that in Arkansas?
yeah.
Okay.
You mean him? You mean him calling in and saying that he was so beaten up from the wreck that he was still in the hospital lying?
Yeah, that bullshit. Yeah, but I'm just making sure that he's not had any contact with PO. That's why I'm asking that.
No, not that he said anything.
So yeah, he's probably got shit coming for him at Kentucky, and he knows.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's got the violation eventually without any like notification, him contacting them, or whatever, and he knows he's supposed to. Like you have to at least once a month. Most probations.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I had to. I had a PO once a month. Had to keep a full-time job. I had to do all those meetings. I had to do the outpatient treatment, the like halfway house, all that shit.
Right.
It, like I said, it wasn't easy. I had to do part of it without a driver's license. I was having to ride a bike all around Lansing.
Well, we all know Ernie can't be responsible and do what he's, supposed to be.
I just wasn't going to jail. I wasn't going to jail or prison. Fuck that shit.
Ernie would rather be on the run. Then it says if they don't show up and cooperate, it is often handled lightly. This is where the slap on the wrist usually happens. Failure to appear or ignoring violation. If they don't show up or blow off the summons, it immediately becomes more serious. The court issues a bench warrant, sometimes called a probation violation warrant. Once a warrant is active, any police contact, even a traffic stop, can result in an arrest and being taken straight to jail. At that point, there is no more slap on the wrist. Judges views it as absconding or willful non-compliance, which is a major aggravating factor.
So him being labeled absconded, that's not good then.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Nope.
Well, I didn't think it was a good thing. I was just saying that's that level you're just talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he's
And
fucked.
this is for Kentucky specifically too. Once arrested or back in court, the person will face revocation hearing under KRS 533.050. At that hearing, the judge decides whether to reinstate probation, rare if they ignored the first violation, modify conditions like house arrest or treatment, revoke probation entirely, and order the original sentence to be served in jail or prison. Kentucky law gives the judge broad discretion here. Even one violation can trigger full revocation of the if the judge believes the person can't or won't follow orders, which that is Ernie.
Yep. He's not going to be able to. We all said it when he got in his trouble.
Mm-hmm.
He won't be able to follow the terms of his probation.
Well, shit.
We all said it.
They
I
should.
know he did.
They should.
It was like a big echo across the YouTube streets, and he's proven us right.
Right. I mean, shit. They should have learned that when he jumped his bail. Did they really think that he was going to keep his probation up?
And honestly, if they wouldn't have got him then, where they had to bond him out, because if I'm correct, he was reporting for a different charge when they arrested him for that.
Yeah.
So if they wouldn't have got him then, they wouldn't have got him for that. He'd have been on the run for that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, exactly.
You know?
You know it.
So, and yeah, I'm pretty sure it's what was told to me is that when he was reporting for his intoxication in Madison County, public intoxication one.
Yeah.
Where he's walking down the highway and peeked out and told the cops that he was on meth.
Yep.
Yep.
And then when he got
a police report to prove that.
Yeah.
And when he went in for that is when he got arrested for the van.
Yeah, he was walking out from the jail, and they picked him up again and turned him right back around.
So we all know he would have never showed up for that van if that wouldn't have happened.
Right.
Never would have.
And
That's why Mac disowns you, Ernie.
Number 4, absconding, big trouble. If the person goes missing or fails to report to a long period, is considered absconding from supervision under KRS 532.356. This is not just a violation. It can result in immediate revocation of probation, a separate criminal charge for fleeing or evading, and denial of future probation eligibility. Judges in Kentucky tend to especially harsh on absconders, viewing it as a direct slap in the face to the court. Jail and sentence activation. If the probation is revoked, the person must serve the remaining sentence that was originally suspended, minus any time already served. For example, if they had a 5-year sentence, served 6 months before being placed on probation, which is pretty much about like Ernie's, they'll have to go back and finish the remaining 4.5 years, with some credit for good time if earned. Summary to slap on the wrist, because that's what he likes to call it. First violation, warning, added conditions. It's pretty low. Right now, he's ignoring the violation, warrant, and then revocation hearing, possible jail or prison, very high. Absconding, new charges, full sentence enforced is, eventually. So, Ernie, your whole thing, it's just a slap on the wrist. It's nothing. It's snowballing.
You absconded, bro.
Yeah, it's snowballing.
You heard what she just read. What's that?
I said it's snowballing into a lot more.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what you just read, just at the end there.
Mm-hmm.
Ernie, son, you might want to get shit together, man. Because you're going to get more charges once you get into fucking prison.
Right.
You're going to earn some more time.
Yeah. And the rest is some court examples.
Like, he's going to turn 50 in prison.
Yeah. Here's some case
examples. If he lives that long.
Yeah, right. McCubans, I guess. Dennis McCubans versus Commonwealth of Kentucky. Pled guilty of first degree possession of controlled substance. The court initially gave him 18-month sentence, but was probated for 3 years, i.e. he could go to prison immediately. Later, the court revoked his probation and ordered him to serve the remaining incarceration term. McCubbins appealed, arguing the revocation was improper, but the appellate court affirmed. This is a good example for someone who got probation instead of immediate incarceration, ended up back in custody when probation terms were violated. That sounds a lot like Ernie.
Yeah. He just needs to be in prison.
Mm-hmm.
Needs to go.
That's where he's gonna. He's on that path right now by
sooner the better.
Continuously avoiding it all, and I'm here.
I'd like for him to get more charges out of it too. Which sounds like he might.
Yeah.
So I don't think it would just be 3 years minus whatever credits he might have.
No,
not
at all.
Because his charge, what he's a felon for, is bail jumping.
Mm-hmm.
Being on the run, while you're absconded for probation for bail jumping, it's probably not the best way to go, Ernie.
Right.
Like that's like a bank robber going and robbing another bank.
Exactly.
Like, you're going to get repeat status. Like, what the fuck, dude? Habitual.
Yeah.
Habitual offender.
He's proving that. I mean, like what he did with Arkansas. He didn't show up there, but he did, granted, he was able to do a phone call.
That could be his third, though.
Yeah. But, I mean,
that could end up being his third one.
Yeah.
If he does not show up.
In December when he's supposed to show up, in which...
Now, if he stays on the run and he's not locked up in Kentucky and he collects more charges in Arkansas, those will stick.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think there'll be a bond. There'll be just straight
But that's 3 of the same offense.
Yeah.
Being a no call, no show,
Hmm.
being a little bitch. But yeah, if he doesn't show up and he's on the run, no matter what he's doing in Kentucky, he's got that coming. Once they get him, he's cooked for a minute.
Right.
But if it's like he gets like I don't know what they could charge him with in Arkansas, but it would be something to the point of obstruction for not showing up and blah 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 kind of thing. You know what I mean? I don't know exactly. I'm not a fucking lawyer or cop or anything, but
Right.
still, you would think it would be something of that nature
Right.
for him not showing up for his arraignment and for because he's got to show up for his arraignment. Wasn't that his arraignment that he had somebody sit in for him in
Uh,
Arkansas?
yeah. Um, I don't know. I think Viper said that. Well, Ernie says Mason,
Okay, I don't care who it is.
but yeah,
Is it
someone
the
stood in
story that he
his
had
story.
somebody sit in for him in Arkansas?
Exactly. Yeah, his
Okay,
story.
that's what I'm trying to find out.
Yeah.
So if he's eventually going to have to physically show up,
Right.
and if he avoids that, and once he physically shows up, they're going to get him. They're not going to let him go. He knows that.
Well,
But he's going to collect charges for not physically showing up. And it's going to be into the same realm as his bell jumping and all of that.
right. See, I think he's afraid to show up to Arkansas because they want to speak to him about what the items that they found in the back of the van. You know, his badges,
Well, yeah, all of that.
outfits.
All of that's going to fuck him.
Oh yeah.
Like there's been cops pull him over and seen those uniforms before. They just didn't do anything.
Right. So yeah,
I'm just like he's just that whole pattern thing we talk about with him.
Mhm.
He's solid with it.
Oh yeah, he is.
Like he's never really like he's had speeding tickets that's taken him years to pay off. You know what I mean? Like literally, like he would pay $5 a month kind of shit. And then
Yeah.
he don't show up for his charges for almost everything that we know about. So imagine what other places he's got charges in possibly. We know he was bouncing around the United States when I first started peeping in on him.
Right.
He had just gotten back from DC. He was fresh off that whole supposed saving the mother and daughter from Louisiana, the high speed chase, blah, blah, blah bullshit. The one that left him almost dead, that Tina healed him from.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of shit. But oh my God, like this dude, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh, I know. But hey,
He's dumb.
it is dumb. And so here
Like
it's
he's
just
too many stories, too many lies, too many victims.
yeah, way too many. And it just kind of goes on about, the escalation, you know. So yeah, Ernie, you are just cruising for a bruising, dude. I mean, eventually this is all gonna catch up on you, and yeah, you're gonna be toast. So keep it up, dude. I'm here
Yeah,
for it.
I can't wait to see him get more charges. Like I said, I hope he gets similar charges eventually in Arkansas, and him not be in jail. Because if he's in jail, then he's got a reason why he couldn't be at Arkansas. So they're gonna not do things to him for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But if he's on the run and he's not showing up on those court dates, then he has no real excuse, and they're going to get him for it. And that's what we need. We need more of that building up because that habitual status, and that'll get you 5, 6, 7 years, I guess, depending on your charge, and then you get lifetime probation. I know you do in Michigan, so you're probably going to have something similar in Kentucky.
right.
And it being cross state lines. They might just include that whole Arkansas thing and maybe hit him for more.
Yep.
I don't know. Maybe I'm
Check.
thinking too much, but I know Kentucky's got him locked in for at least 3 to 5.
Right.
because they're going to add more charges, and then he's going to get the max, the 3 years minus 7 months.
Check your messages. His driving record just from when he was living. Yeah, jeez.
Oh, my phone's acting crazy.
Uh-oh. I just saw somebody say something. Where'd it go? Something about court. Where'd it go? Yeah, I mean, his representative, he would not have been able to send Clinton Mason over there. He basically just did a phone call and said that, made up a lie that he was still hurting and in the hospital, and we've already seen him flipping around like a fish, you know,
Mhm.
flopping on that bed like a fish, trying to get comfortable and all that stuff. It's like, dude, you're not hurt.
Yeah.
Stupid. So stupid.
I think my phone's overheating.
Is it overheating?
It was
Alrighty.
just echoing a second ago like it does when it starts to overheat, but it's not doing it right now. I unplugged it, so maybe it not charging will help it cool down.
Yeah, I know something must have been going on because you started breaking up just a little bit.
Yeah, StreamYard, it'll start fucking up on you when your phone overheats. It's almost like it is when it's really low on juice. But it also sucks up a lot of juice, so you almost have to stay charged.
Right. Yeah. StreamYard sucks the phone completely.
Mm.
Ted Thompson, he said, I stumbled across an old YouTube channel of Ernie's. It was about 10 to 12 years old. A person left a comment under it 9 years ago calling him a scammer. Damn, has he been at this for that long? Yeah, he's been at this for a long time.
That was at the peak of him getting kicked out of the mask community.
Yeah.
If it was 9 years ago, yeah. Like that might have been a little after the time he left that community, because they ran his ass off, and I talked to quite a few of those guys. I'm a good snoop, and I went and looked at the warnings board and a few other places, and seen a lot of these people that had interaction with Ernie, because I wanted to know, what's this guy about? Got anything on him? What can I know? And a lot of these fellers, like, if they ever see Ernie in real life, he's fucked. I'm just saying that.
Right.
But he's really been at it for a long time. So think about it. If that's at the end of his mask making days, that would put him at about 13 years worth of fuck shit. And then you get to the Shelby realm where the whole Ronnie King thing happened.
Mm-hmm.
So we know about that, and you just keep going back, and it's all the same kind of fucking story. It's just at a different level. You know what I mean? Like he's really put himself out there for a lot of this bullshit that he does, but not on a. This is the biggest stage he's ever done it.
Yeah.
It's usually just been places like Harlan or Newport, and say he was trying to pull the bullshit, the wool over the eyes of the people that I care about in the town that I care about. It's my hometown. He was trying to fucking do that shit, and I wasn't having it. It's like, you can take your bullshit on down the road. And all of these people, I mean, they all know me to be somewhat of a druggie most of my life, but I also have credibility with most of them. So they know that as I'm speaking truth to you, I'm going to be smoking one.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, but yeah, when I started telling them Ernie's a piece of shit, this is what he's about, and they started listening. But he's selling a good story. Like, everybody wants to see kids saved and predators taken off the streets. Everybody wants to see that, but not when you're fake at it. You've always been fake, Ernie.
That's the whole thing, is his fakeness about it, and the disgusting stories and the details that he just keeps.
It's not a show.
No.
It's a job. It's a mission. That's what it is. You
Yeah.
made it a show, and that's
Exactly.
your point or your problem.
Exactly.
It's not a show, dude.
And that's, I mean, Ernie, just quit. Fuck. Just quit.
He's too stupid to quit. He'll get into prison and he'll be doing it there on some level.
Right.
He'll be doing it there.
He'll be the pod boss again.
The pivot man. Swear.
That was funny one. He was trying to make everybody believe that he was the man.
The
Like,
bow-legged midget.
right. God. I'm sure there were several people in there that just shook their heads at that little old dude.
Oh yeah. They probably considered him. You ever seen the movie Life with Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy?
No. I
Oh
don't
my
think so.
God. I mean, honestly, um, I've seen two people that fit the description of Can't Get Right on Life. And if you haven't seen that movie, you need to. It's hilarious. It's one of the best movies ever. It's got some of the best black comedians ever walked.
Hey, Gertie Goat.
But yeah, there was a guy on there that didn't talk, that was a hell of a baseball player, but that's all he had, and he was always into bullshit. They called him Can't Get Right.
Can't get right.
Yep. And there's only two people that fit that whole thing. One of those is Pink Birdo. The other one is Ernie Shell. Whenever I see that movie, I see both of them fuckers. So you need to see the movie. I'm telling you, you'll understand.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to watch that.
Can't Get Right's the one that slept with the warden's daughter and got her pregnant.
Oh God.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out.
I be that baby's pappy.
Oh God.
But yeah,
Yeah.
he just ain't right in the head.
No.
He's an evil seed. And again, like when the person that gave you life disowns you, says, I want nothing to do with you, that's a fuck up. That's evil. That's bad.
Right.
99% of the time, that's legit evil being dealt with.
Well, I agree.
To block you from the funeral, to sit there and say the things he said before he died on camera. And it wasn't mean. It was just truth. And it's a truth that Ernie can't handle.
No.
Because his dad was saying the same things that we're saying right now, and other people have been saying for years and months and decades. Ernie is a fake. Ernie is not legit. Ernie has no qualifications to be doing anything, not even driving a car, because he can't pay for the gas in a car, much less own one.
Sorry, Fiskring. I didn't say hi. Sorry.
What?
Oh, it's to Fiskring. It said
Okay.
Grubby Goat got a hello, but he didn't. He
Oh.
says I'm being good. I said, yes, you are,
I
Fiskring.
can't see the chat. Sorry.
I know.
This sort of sucks. I gotta get computers fixed.
I know. Yeah. It's. I was gonna say it's. I know it's. You didn't want to be on here too long. I was gonna bring up the part where. Well, we don't even have to bring it up, but Ernie's bullshit about him saying that you and I knew all about Jimbo's bullshit and blah 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 blah.
Well, see, that's the thing. Everybody knows how that went down because they were all watching. They seen
Right.
it. As it went down, everybody got shown. When we figured out that we were being lied to and deceived, we all left. It didn't even take us 2 days for us to be like, you know what, we're out.
Right.
Like we were all just done with it and we were like, fuck this. And we pieced.
Right.
And when we did find out anything and could confirm it, we brought it to everybody's attention.
Right. That's the thing is people don't seem to understand that. Yeah, we all left, but it took over a month and a half or whatever before we finally came out with our first live because we wanted to make sure, over here we like to have the actual factual receipts.
The receipts, right?
Truth.
But I put the truth out the day it happened.
Oh yeah,
It's on my community wall,
right.
so it wasn't kept from anybody.
Yeah, people
But we
just
were
seem to
just not
forget
doing a live stream until then.
yeah, people
And
seem
when
to
we
just,
did do a live, we also brought the fact that Jimbo had lied about Pauletta,
mm-hmm,
how much money he had scammed from people at the stand.
mm-hmm.
I don't know about any other places, but I know at the stand it was tens of thousands
Oh God,
total. And then, I can't say he scammed monetization because the channel was in his name,
right.
but he gained quite a bit of money.
Oh,
And we brought that to everyone's attention.
exactly.
So this is what we know. Here, have at it. But we're not ones to sit there and run around with lies and make up a bunch of shit and speculate on this or that. If we can't prove it, we're not bringing it. He
Right.
lied about having a car wreck. I believe he lied about the situations with the dog and the Walmart incident. But he also had to serve house arrest. So that being dismissed, like they said was going to happen, never happened. He had to spend house arrest. But everything that we found out, we brought.
Right.
So those people trying to say anything at all, saying we knew about Jimbo doing shit. No,
Not only
we did
knew
not
about
know. We found out after the fact.
it, yeah.
We came
Oh,
out with it right when we found out about it.
they're saying that not only did we know, but we were part of. I'm
Well,
sorry, I didn't.
to be part of it, you got to know about it. So
Right.
without one, you don't have the other.
Right. So yeah, and the only money situation that ever passed between Jimbo and I was when he bought the tumblers from me that I made for the stand, and
Mhm.
the whole $7 freaking dollars I used for when I had the quote boot on my car.
Right.
But the
But
rest of the money,
these people, they can't keep up with their own bullshit, much
no.
less get ours right. They just say shit and then they don't get it right, and then it gets repeated and it becomes a bunch of gossip. And that's why they have no credibility because they do that.
Right. And it's
Everybody
like,
that's got common sense, which, it's about 60-40 on the YouTube streets, but I ain't going to say which way, but still, um, yeah, they're going to see it. And they're going to be, no, fuck you. No cred.
right.
You're a liar. Nobody believes you.
And for fuck's sakes, how many times do I gotta take my um responsibility for that stupid Cuddles video? For fuck's sakes.
Don't even worry about the Cuddles video.
I know.
Just let it
But
go. They're idiots. Like, don't even.
oh, I know. I'm just wish these people would stop. It's like fuck. But yeah, we didn't know the fuck shit that Jimbo was doing
He was
until
lying to us just like he was lying to them.
yes, everybody. But once we found out, man, we were out of there like fast. So y'all can
But to be
just suck
perfectly honest, we don't owe you any fucking explanations anyway because you
right,
don't pay our fucking bills. So go
right.
fuck off.
Y'all can kiss my ass. But yeah, so Ernie, just stop your shit. Don't this whole new giving a platform to predators stuff is just disgusting. Turn
Well, it's a
yourself in.
big lie.
That too. Turn yourself in.
So, yeah.
Get it taken care of because the more you keep doing your shit, oh, it's just a slap on the wrist. No, it's not going to be a slap on the wrist for much longer. They're going to get tired of your shit. So, but hey, it is entertainment. I mean, watch you smoke.
He'll just go live and tell a bunch of lies, and then
Mhm.
something will happen from it where he becomes a victim, and he's going to need money or resources, or like this is all the same repeat game.
Yeah. Rinse and repeat. I mean, that's
Yeah.
all it is. But yeah, I'm about ready to crash here. I'm freaking
Me too.
tired. I know you got to get up early and go to work tomorrow morning. So I want
Yeah.
to say thank you, everybody, for showing up and hearing, a little bit more in depth of some of the fucked up shit. And I think I want to thank you to all my awesome mods. And I appreciate everyone, being respectful in chat and no fuckery like Ernie has in his chat all the time. Jesus.
Right. Yeah, it is a madhouse. But it's to be expected. Look at who he is and what he brings.
Right.
You're gonna have that riffraff.
Everyone over here is adults.
They're not feral, they're civilized.
Right.
Right.
But anyways, thank you everyone. I appreciate it very, very much. And we will see you. Oh, I'm sure soon because Ernie just can't quit with his shit.
Yeah. We'll be back soon, guys. Thanks for
Right.
coming out, hanging out with us.
Good night.